Hey everybody, happy Saturday, you guys. Hopefully you guys are doing great and well. Right now it is 3:33 in the afternoon and it is a rainy day down here in Louisiana. Yeah, so it started raining. It's been raining really all day. It's been raining all day, you guys. So hopefully you got an opportunity to watch the video before we get to that. Hopefully you guys that do celebrate Thanksgiving, whatever country, city that you live in, if you live in an area that doesn't celebrate Thanksgiving or if you're not a fan of Thanksgiving, it's all good. But for those that do, hopefully your Thanksgiving, with this whole year that has been absolutely nuts, that your Thanksgiving it was made for what you wanted it to be. If you wanted it to be restful and peaceful, then hopefully you was able to enjoy that. If you had visitors over, that you did it safe and that you enjoyed your time with your friends, your family, however many gatherings that was. If you just did it alone, then hey, you do what's best for you. Previous video, doing your Black Friday shopping, just be careful. Today is Saturday afternoon. I did not go shopping. Like I said in the previous video, I am not one to go out there at this time right now, especially with the illness, to go out there and be mauled down by, nuts that are there trying to, get a sale. I'm going to play it safe. I'll just go to the mall and things like that. Go to a department store, but that's me. And I've been ordering things since September. I mean, between Amazon, Walmart.com, Zulily, Groupon. There's a lot of websites that I love to go to. And also things that if I can get a cashback reward on my credit card, hey, I'm all here for it. So, as you guys know from the previous video, Thanksgiving was very different for my family this year. My mom is in the hospital. She is still not home. She went in on Thursday. Whenever and I got back home from taking a ride, to go visit a friend of his, visit their family for Thanksgiving. We did it safe. We were outside and everything. When we got back, my parents weren't home, and I called my dad to see where they were, and found out that they was at the hospital, and she wasn't feeling well. So they kept her Thursday. Obviously, she didn't come home Thursday night. She didn't come home yesterday. So they kept her another night. They also checked her heart, for what my dad told me, to see if maybe her heart was having issues, to see if that contributed to having another stroke. They still don't know as of yet. I don't know. This morning. It's just, I mean, I'll be honest with you. I don't think she's gonna die. I'm not feeling like that. I'm not gonna look at things in a negative perspective. I'm also a realist, and my mom bounced back so fast. I just think that her body was just tired, and I don't know what maybe could contribute to it. I honestly don't know, but I'm glad that she's there to get the help that she needs so that she can recover, so this will not happen a third time, because strokes are dangerous. First time, last time, whatever, there's nothing to play with, and I just want her to be healthy and completely whole, so she don't have to go through this again. But so there you guys. So this is some food that I'm making right now. I forgot to put the bell pepper in, so I'm about to cut the bell pepper right there. But what this is, I had this is the green bean casserole here, and this is some food for Thanksgiving. I'm about to eat that. I haven't eaten it yet because I want to get some food over here to cook for tomorrow, so I don't have to cook for tomorrow. So this is what I'm doing. So I have some rice that was left over, just some regular white rice. I had some cucumbers that I was going to make with the dish that I saw on Pinterest that was with the carrots, the Brussels sprouts, and what else that I put in there, I don't remember with it. But anyway, I forgot the cucumbers, so I thought about, wasn't that the squash? And I didn't use it, so I don't want it to go bad, so I said, well, let me do this right now while I'm just, sitting down relaxing. So I did that, cut up some pieces of ham. So we did not buy a ham. This is ham that Ever and I actually bought ham to make sandwiches. So it's that type of ham. So what I did was I just cut some of the ham, washed it off real good. Like I said, I don't really eat ham. I haven't had ham in a long time, but I don't want the ham to go bad. So I'm thinking, hey, this would be a nice quick meal that I could put in the oven. That I don't have to do tomorrow. Make it today, and then I'm hungry, he's hungry, anybody's hungry. Just put on a plate, put it in the microwave, boom, boom, bam, there you go. My nephew last night had a football game. They did not win, but he was so much in good spirits, and I'm happy to hear that. I was happy about that because I went to bed before he got home. I stayed up until my dad got home, and then my nephew wasn't home just yet because he was out with his dad. So by the time he got home, I was already in the bed sleeping. So visitation, you can only have one person to go. So my dad goes over there for 8 o'clock, and then visitation starts, I think, around 7 or 8 o'clock. So he's there technically all day, and I'm glad because it's beneficial and helpful to her. And I did get opportunity to speak with her on yesterday. Her voice sounds so horrible, you guys. I'm not even going to lie. You could, if you used to hear her voice, it definitely sounds like she, had a stroke. She did have physical therapy, occupational therapy, and speech therapy. She will get physical therapy and occupational therapy to come here to the house once she is discharged. She also needs a speech therapist this time around. Let's take a look-see. Oh, yeah, you guys. We put up the Christmas tree. So, look, it's not plugged in. So, let me plug it in for you guys. And you can see, and it's not decorated just yet. But give me a second. Yeah. Some of the Thanksgiving stuff is still up. I'm not going to take it down until my mom gets home. Our original plan, I don't know if I told you guys in the video, probably way before this one, my mom and I had discussed putting the Christmas tree up and decorating it. Well, not us putting it up, but having the guys put it up the day of Thanksgiving. And we were going to have my 8-year-old niece sleep over and, start decorating it, Thanksgiving night and then finish it, yesterday, Friday. It was our plan until she, went to the hospital. So I asked Ever and the tour, that's my nephew, and okay, let you guys, okay, my brother, my youngest brother, my nephew's dad is named Latour, so he's named after his dad. So if you guys ever get confused, let me just say it like this here to make it easier. I'll just say Latour, that's my brother. Tody, that's my nephew. His name is the same, but it's Tody for, the nickname. So just to help you guys out and just make it easier to remember. So if I say Tody, it's about the nephew. Latour is the father, my brother. Okay. So if they say the tree is up, it's not decorated yet. Tody could not find. Now we have like a skirt that we use, but he put a towel there so it won't, scratch up the floor. And we are going to get something to put down there. But we have, how long we been in this house? I think about 5 years. And normally what we have is that my mom's mom, my grandmother, she had a tablecloth that had poinsettias on it. And when my grandmother passed, that was given to my mom. So we had an idea to use it as a Christmas tree skirt. And it just, made us feel like she was just here with us. But unfortunately, last year with my niece, my cousin, this is my mom's baby sister that died of a heart attack in 2008. Well, he was here last year for Christmas. He was here for New Year's. I think he was here for New Year's. And then, the kids' shoes and everything, it just kind of just got, torn up. So I think we threw it away. I don't know for sure. I was just telling Tuda that earlier today. I don't know if it's thrown away. It might be upstairs in the attic or it might be in the garage. I don't know for sure. But either way, it's one of those three. Either in the garage, the attic, or thrown away. And if it's thrown away, then we'll have to just find something close to it or maybe just get something simple to, put around it. But anyway, it's going to be nice. But it still doesn't, it still wouldn't feel the same, if we couldn't find, my grandmother's tablecloth that we've been doing for the past couple of years. The decorations are in the attic, and Evan was at work, so, they help put the tree together. they just put it together, and it's about it's a 7 foot tree. So by that time he was finishing to do that, he was gonna go back up there to get the decorations, but it was time for him to head out to his what is that? To go out to the restaurant with with his teammates with the football team. So Eva is here now, but I think he's tired and exhausted. So where Eva is, I'm walking without the chair. So you see me getting up and walking. I'm trying to walk without over the chair. I use safely in the house. I don't go outside without it. But I try to build up my stance with walking. Now, I do walk funny, you guys, because of the multiple sclerosis. I don't think I've ever showed you guys how I really walk, struggling with that. So if you ever see, the struggle with me walking, me just pushing myself because I want to get better. And well, since he's sleeping, I will definitely not wake him up to get the decor out. But I'm going to finish working on fixing the dish and getting that out. So I'll let that bake about maybe 45 minutes. Be about 45 minutes, and then I will show you guys the finished product. I was going to share this with you guys in the next video, but I will tell you guys now. Let's say about a week ago, what's up? Like your last week, you guys know that I do have my home health worker that has been working with me. So on last week, I went to go and have my mammogram done. I wanted to have that done in October, but if you guys remember in the October videos that I was doing, they did not allow me to get that done because they said I was too young. So that was a bummer there. And they wanted me to reach out to my primary care physician to see if they wanted me to have it to be recommended. I didn't stress about it because being turned down so many times, I just didn't want to reach out, to be honest with you, because it was just the pressure of, okay, well, why did you guys tell me to come in and you saw my insurance and everything was good to go. And as soon as I get it in, then you guys say, well, you're too young. It's like, oh, well, you just had me, wasting my time to get there and then turn me down. But I'm glad and I'm grateful that I was able to get that done. You guys, when I say that was one heck of a lot of pain to get that done, I do not want to do it again. But unfortunately, I have to, and I'm about to get to that. When I had the test done, now mind you, this is my very first mammogram. I am 35 years old, and this is my very first time having a mammogram. Not because I never scheduled it, because I've always been turned down saying I was too young. And that is sad. Now, my mom always taught me from young how to check and everything like that. I've always was on top of that, and I still do. So I'm glad that I officially was able to get the mammogram. It was very uncomfortable, but early detection does save lives. I'm an advocate for that. So if you remember, I said in previous videos that my mom's middle sister passed away in 1999 of breast cancer. So that horrible disease definitely hits home for our family. Because she was when they squeezed and you feel like pancakes, like they trying to squeeze the bump as if you're trying to break a pimple. It's such an uncomfortable feeling about it. That was a bummer. But having the porta-cat there and the machine is coming down, which the technologists didn't know because I told them that, the first time around when I called to schedule a mammogram, And then I said it again when I went inside, so they could know. But they told me that they were going to call with the results. And this was, last week, way before Thanksgiving. So I never, received a phone call, never received had never received a phone call, a voicemail, text message, anything like that, no email. Not until my email notification went off on Saturday. Well, no, actually, it went off. I'm saying Saturday. Today is Saturday. It went off Thanksgiving Day that morning. And I'm letting you guys know now because I didn't share it in a previous video because my mind, I have been thinking about this here, but my mind's been mainly focused on my mom, so I put myself last and I'll let you guys know about her first. So let's get back to that. So with the result, they were saying that on the right breast, they saw a mass. They didn't say the size of it or whatever. They didn't say that it was cancer. Don't know, but praying in Jesus' name that is not it because I will not receive the negative report. I am not receiving any negativity at all. So, like I said, that's what, the email said, and they will send me out a letter to, reschedule me to do another mammogram. So I have been a little perturbed and a little fearful because, no one wants to receive, negative news or anything that could pertain to negative news that can, roll over to something outrageous that you don't want to receive anything detrimental. Especially my life is already hectic enough. I don't need anything else to throw me over the edge. I'm already feeling like it's just too much right now. Always remember that you're bold, that you're strong, that you are a winner, that you are a warrior, and that you are a survivor. You better count the storm when you first went in the storm. This is Bill Rodriguez, Road to Recovery. We will talk to you guys again very soon in the next video. Much love, much peace. Be kind to yourself and be kind to others. Have a great day and bestals. I love you guys. Stay safe. Enjoy your Black Friday. Enjoy your weekend and see you guys again soon. Later.